That is the question. Is there goodwill at the national level for devolution to succeed?
Very, very apt question. Because if you look, just from the very, very time and the inception of the county governments, it's just that this discussion keeps morphing and coming up in a different form, but it's the same discussion. It's like, yes, there's money that's due to you, but we will tell you when you get it. Moreover, we'll even tell you what you need to do with it and how to do with it.
And then we will delay it at our whim. And
long before COVID.
Oh, yes.
Long before COVID.
Nobody should even try and use COVID as a reason, because these delays, we were seeing them before COVID made its entrance into the country. So we can delay it at will. We can use it for other things. And then when it's time for you to get it, we can decide, all right, we'll give it to you in piecemeal. Yes. And then we will reserve the right to blame you at the end of the day through the offices of the Auditor General, for example, and tell you that you've not absorbed.
Yep.
You don't have an absorption capacity.
Oh, yes. And in fact, that will be used now. That will be taken to the Commission on Revenue Allocation. Look, these people receive money, and yet their absorption rate is at 40%. Counties are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. These county governments are failing the people of Kenya. They are failing development in the country.
And we haven't even talked about the actual processes of payments being made. If miss on, if miss off.
Yes, we'll open the system for a period of time and let you see that payments were done in and out,
that system can be open at midnight.
We close it.
Who's awake at midnight and who's in the offices at midnight?
You see? But the system was open. Why were they not operating? This is rubbish.
Give you an example the other time about CT committing to be supporting Eric. So CT says, Eric, I'll be sending 1,000 shillings every month. Without fail. But I'll be giving it to Ndu, so that now Ndu just make sure that Eric, because when Mlevi usiende kunywa hii pombe. So Ndu I'll be sending money to Ndu, then
Ndu will make
you
sure
come up with a shopping list, give Ndu the shopping list, she makes sure that you purchase the things that you want.
That you actually need.
Every month. And if you don't use that money at the end of the month, then the next month, I take back that money until the end of the next month.
Yeah, I take
Whether
it back.
you need it or not is not the issue.
Yes.
But you have to use it.
You have to use it. And if you don't use it, I take it back. Ndu brings it back. CT sends you the money on the 30th of the month, on a 30-day month, at 7 p.m. By the way, Ndu,
Shops
the money
are
for this month.
closing.
Yeah.
Here, shops are closing. There is curfew. You are supposed to now run between that and 10 o'clock and
Yes.
get all those things done. And then at midnight, CT says,
Bring back the money.
you've not used the money?
Can I
Now I
have
will
it
do
back?
a report and tell the custodians of this that, you see,
Yeah.
I gave them money.
I give money.
I gave Eric money.
You can clearly see there's paper trail.
I
Money
gave.
left me, money went to Undu. And
then
Undu
when-
acknowledged receipt.
And then when you ask me, but on which day did you present it? I said, stop
Wait.
nitpicking.
No, we
I
said
sent
within the month.
Did I send you the money for June or not?
I did. And when I
That's
said
what
it
we should
now-
be focusing on. Did I send it within June or not?
Yes, get your thinking straight. I sent the money.
Now-
yeah, but you sent it now.
Are you listening to this now? Hover above the situation for just a minute. Are you listening to this? That's how a country is being run. That's how a country is being run.
And on that note, by the way, that 100 bob that you were supposed to be sending, he sent 70, 65.
It was 1,000
50.
actually.
1,000.
And
Yeah,
the month
yes,
when
yes,
I'm actually thumping my chest, I sent you 500.
Yes.
And yet you have a budget for 1,000, which is what I promised.
And you've sent with conditions. Eric, you cannot buy unga worth 40 bob.
In fact, Eric, I know somebody who, if you simply buy maize and take to them, they will
Give
make
you-
sure they siaga it for you so
they'll
that
give
you
you
actually,
flour.
and it's even more nutritious anyway. So my advice is,
I have a
don't
guy there.
don't even eat ugali every day. My advice is try and drink porridge.
Yes.
Ugali and the porridge makes a comeback.
Yes.
Hey, God
At the
have
end of the
mercy.
year, when a malnourished Eric, who's actually sleeping out on the streets, comes and says, Bwana, I haven't nimeishi maisha mbaya. City says,
Jesus, ask Ndu.
this guy,
Why are you talking to me?
I have sent every month, I have sent 1,000 shillings. 1,000 times 12, 12,000 shillings. This guy.
It's you who doesn't want to do it. You actually are not interested
Then I say, you
in your
guys,
self-nourishment.
you keep asking this question. You don't know just how difficult it is to deal with relatives.
You're not interested in your self-nourishment.
They are unappreciative of every effort that you
appreciate.
make. Here I am sending this money religiously. And you can understand at the end of the year, I've sent what I promised. I've left out the details of the month by month.
Of course.
Why should you? You're protecting yourself after all.
Of course. These are the issues we're having. Is there goodwill at national level for devolution to succeed? That's a question we want you to help us answer.